have a sore throat, fever, and cough. Is it the flu?
Symptoms consistent with spontaneous combustion.
That doesn't sound right.
Hysterical pregnancy. Disco fever.
What?
Maybe make an appointment at Summa Health?
Yeah, let's do that.
Get winterized with a wellness checkup and flu shot at Summa Health. Call 800-23-SUMMA or visit summahealth.org/own it today. It's your health. Let's own it together.
Here again with another episode of Z360, I'm Scott Nixon. In today's show, we preview the upcoming men's and women's golf MAC championships, and we have another Z360 challenge. Coach Jenny King and the ladies are preparing for the MAC championship, and we see what's in store.
I really believe that the girls have been preparing the best they can here this last week, and this whole semester has been great for learning. We had a lot of great success this past fall, and sometimes when you have so much success, you don't have that adversity that you can learn from and grow from. But this spring we've had some adversity, we've had some bad rounds, some up and downs, and I really feel like the girls, the team in general, have just really embraced that and learned from it, and every time they've bounced back whenever we've had a rough patch or a rough day, and I just feel like that is part of their growth process, and I really think the lessons we've learned this spring are going to carry over to the MAC championship, and I really feel like if we do that, then great things are going to happen.
Well, it's a huge advantage for us because we got to play the event in the fall. We got to play 54 holes, whereas a lot of the teams like Kent State, Toledo, and I think Eastern Michigan, three of the bigger teams in the MAC for women's golf, didn't get to play it. So that's a huge advantage for us. And I think it's really going to help because it played really long in the fall and the conditions were tough, so it's only going to be easier in the spring.
I mean, we're definitely preparing similar to other tournaments, but since we know the course, we kind of know what we need to do. It's a longer course, so we've been working on our short game. So I mean, ball striking is never going to be perfect, and I feel like short game is really what's going to separate us from the rest of the teams.
You know, I think the whole year it's been just one giant learning curve and just an experience just built off the other. So I think after each tournament, I've learned something, and if I can apply all of my experiences and focus, I think I can produce good scores for this upcoming MAC championship.
I think it always helps when you're able to have a competitive round on the course before, so having that leading up to MAC is definitely a big advantage for us.
Well, I expect like my mental game side just to be more calm, at a calm state, and then hitting more greens, more regulations, and staying confident with my putting and my short game. Because I feel like during the previous tournaments, I've hit a lot more greens. It's just executing my putts.
That's definitely giving myself and our whole team a lot of just more confidence overall, like just knowing the course, knowing the ins and outs of it. So knowing that, it will definitely help myself.
Well, I think we were playing really well in the fall. We won our last two events as a team. And so far in the spring, I think we started off well, finished second at the Mid-American Match Play in Florida, and I think individually everybody's been playing pretty well, throwing in a good round here or there, so I think it's really prepared us for the MAC Championship next weekend, and I think it's all going to come together.
Men's golf has one final tune-up before the MAC championship, and we see how they're preparing.
In a nutshell, just trying to get better every day. We've worked hard this week, mainly putting. That's been our struggle as of late, but we've put in 4 good days of work, and anxious to see how it pays off next week.
Right now, preparation-wise, we're spending a lot of time in the bunkers. Ohio State has a lot of sand. It's a long golf course. We know that the team who makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win. So right now, it's about managing your misses, continuing to do the right things that we have been doing. And we're excited. We think we have a good chance to walk away here with a good finish. There's a lot of good chemistry. We try to incorporate as much competition as we can when we're not playing in competition. So for practices, we're always closest to the pin, or whatever it is, trying to push the other person just as much as we would like them to push us. So it's a really, although it's individual, the team does come together and we really push each other hard.
You know, everybody has played pretty steady. I'm really looking for the breakout. George has played well in spurts. Elliot's played well in spurts. Zach has played well in spurts. Jan has played well in spurts. Jake has played well in spurts. Mitchell's played well in spurts. So I'm looking forward to it all coming together, really. Ultimate goal is always to win. Through 4 rounds, anything can happen. It is golf. But again, that's why we prepare. It's why we work hard. Looking forward to seeing the fruits of our labor, really.
You know, the expectation is always to win, always has been. I think that this team is on the right track to do just that. The biggest part is believing it. Kent State's a great team. There's a lot of good teams in our conference. Great conference to play golf in. But nobody's invincible. So we can dethrone the top dog any day of the week. Any team can do that. And like I said, we're in a good spot to do exactly that. So we're excited.
Scott Nixon here with the Closeout Today show with the Z360 Challenge. This is our softball extravaganza. I'm here with Nicole Best. I'm going to try to redeem myself from last year and maybe get a hit. What do you think?
I don't think it's going to happen today. I'm feeling pretty good.
All right, I'm going to try to be more optimistic. Let's see how this goes. What you got for me? Oh! Oh! Come on, we did carpool karaoke together. Oh! Woo! We got a piece of one. That's what I'm talking about. Oh! Oh! My leg definitely went kind of numb.
I don't really know how to explain it. You just kind of got to do it.
All right. When do I want to take off?
Okay. Nicole, let's do the little thingy. We're going to do a practice right now. Okay, so you want to leave here.
Got it.
When John's going to get up here, you can go.
Oh, shh. Oh. That was a great slide. Good slide. Okay.
Go!
Oh! You got it! I called you!
Good job!
All right, I'm done. That closes out the softball extravaganza. Ladies, what do you think? Can I join the team?
No. Sure.
Thank you, Caitlin. Really appreciate that. Alrighty, thank you for watching this week's episode. Check back with us next week. For GoZips.com, I'm Scott Nixon.